You ever feel it? That moment when the world stops spinning and everything inside you just snaps. Not like a light bulb flickering out, but more like a dam breaking under pressure. Water rushing, roaring, drowning everything in its path. That's what betrayal feels like. It sneaks up on you when you least expect it, wearing disguises you trusted, speaking words you believed. But here's the thing about trust. It's fragile. One crack, one misstep, and the whole foundation crumbles. And when it does, you're left standing there, staring at the wreckage of something you thought was indestructible. Here's the truth they don't tell you. People aren't built to stay. They're temporary fixtures in your life, placeholders until something better comes along. Some people come for a reason, others come for a season, but none of them come forever. Not really. Oh, sure, they'll promise you eternity. They'll whisper sweet nothings into your ear, make you feel like you're the center of their universe. But deep down, they know the score. Sooner or later, they'll pack their bags, leave behind the scraps of what they took from you, and move on without so much as a backward glance. And you sit there waiting, hoping against hope that maybe, just maybe, they'll realize what they lost. Spoiler alert, they won't. Because here's the cold, hard reality. People only value you when they need you. When you're useful, when you serve a purpose, when you fit neatly into their plans, they'll sing your praises. They'll act like you're the sun, moon, and stars all rolled into one. But take away that utility, strip away the convenience, and watch how fast they turn on you. It's not personal, it's survival. Everyone's out for themselves in this brutal game called life. And if you think otherwise, then congratulations, you've been played. But let me ask you something. Why are you still holding on? Why are you clinging to ghosts who wouldn't even recognize you if they passed you on the street? What is it about these people that keeps you tethered to them long after they've walked away? Is it guilt, fear, or is it something worse? Hope. Hope that they'll change, that they'll see the error of their ways, that they'll come crawling back with apologies dripping from their lips and promises spilling from their mouths. Let me save you some time. They won't. People don't change unless it benefits them. And even then, it's rarely real. So here's what you do instead. You wake up. You stop pretending that their absence doesn't hurt, that their betrayal didn't cut deeper than any blade ever could. You stop making excuses for them, covering up their selfishness with weak justifications and misplaced loyalty. You stop giving them power over you, because that's what they want, isn't it? To keep you tethered to them, to keep you small, to keep you stuck. Well, screw that. Screw them. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror, staring at the reflection, staring back at you. Who is that person? Is it the same person who once gave everything? Time, energy, love to someone who didn't deserve it? Or is it someone else entirely? Someone stronger, colder, sharper, someone who knows better now, someone who refuses to be anyone's pawn in their twisted little games. That's who you need to become, not overnight, of course. Change doesn't happen in an instant. It's slow, painful, agonizing, like pulling shards of glass from your skin one by one. each piece leaving behind a trail of blood and fire. But here's the kicker. It's worth it. Every drop of pain, every sleepless night, every tear you shed, it's all fuel for the fire burning inside you. A fire that will consume everything you were and leave behind something unrecognizable, something unstoppable. And let's talk about those people, the ones who left, the ones who broke you, the ones who made you question your worth. Do you think they're sitting around thinking about you? Do you think they're lying awake at night replaying every moment they screwed you over? No. They've already moved on. They've already found someone new to fill the void you left behind. Someone easier to manipulate, someone less demanding, someone who won't call them out on their bullshit. Meanwhile, you're still here, carrying the weight of their actions, drowning in the aftermath of their choices. But here's the thing. You don't have to carry that weight anymore. You don't owe them your pain, your anger, your regret. Those emotions, they belong to you. And you can choose what to do with them. You can let them destroy you, or you can use them to rebuild yourself. Stronger, smarter, better. Here's how it works. First, you close the door. Not just any door. The one they walked through countless times. The one they slammed shut behind them when they decided you weren't worth keeping around. You lock it. Bolt it. Burn the key. And then you walk away. No looking back. No second guessing. Just forward motion. Because the moment you stop giving them space in your mind, the moment you stop letting their memory haunt you, that's when you start taking your power back. And trust me, they'll notice. Maybe not right away. At first, they'll act like nothing's changed. They'll pretend they don't care, like they never needed you in the first place. But deep down, they'll feel it. That nagging sense of loss, that gnawing emptiness where you used to be. And eventually, they'll come knocking. They always do. When they think enough time has passed, when they convince themselves that maybe, just maybe, you've forgiven them, they'll show up at your doorstep begging for another chance. But here's the twist. You don't answer. You let them knock. You let them scream. You let them beg. And then you walk away. Without a word. Without a glance. Without a single ounce of hesitation. Because the greatest revenge isn't making them feel what you felt. It's showing them that they no longer matter. By now, you've probably figured out the biggest lie we tell ourselves. That we need other people to complete us. That loneliness is some kind of disease we need to cure. That being alone means being broken. Bullshit. Loneliness isn't a curse. It's a weapon. It's a shield. It's a reminder that you are enough, just as you are. Think about it. When you rely on others to validate your existence, to give meaning to your life, you hand them control over your happiness. You let them dictate your worth. And what happens when they decide you're not worth their time anymore? When they walk away, leaving you shattered and empty. You lose yourself. You become a shadow of who you once were, chasing validation from people who never deserved it in the first place. But here's the secret. You don't need them. You never did. All those relationships, all those connections, they were distractions. Temporary fixes for a problem that never existed. The only person you truly need is the one staring back at you in the mirror. So here's what you do. You embrace solitude. You learn to walk alone. Not because you have to, but because you choose to, because you know now what people are capable of. You've seen their cruelty, their selfishness, their indifference, and you refuse to let them hurt you again. This doesn't mean shutting everyone out completely. No, it means being selective. It means raising walls and closing gates until someone proves they deserve access to your world. Until someone shows you they're willing to fight for you, to stand by you, to value you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. And when you finally find those people, and yes, they exist, you hold on to them tightly, not out of desperation, but out of gratitude, because they're rare, precious, priceless, and they remind you that not everyone is out to hurt you. But even then, you remember this: your strength doesn't come from others. It comes from within. From the fire that burns brighter with every challenge you overcome, every lesson you learn, every scar you bear. From the knowledge that you survived when the odds were stacked against you, that you rose from the ashes of your own destruction, that you became more than anyone ever thought possible, including yourself. So here's my final piece of advice. Stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop needing. Take control of your life, your story, your future. Be the player, not the pawn. Make the moves, set the rules, decide who stays and who goes. And when the time comes to walk away, do it without hesitation. Because the moment you stop caring what others think, the moment you stop seeking approval from people who don't deserve it, that's when you become untouchable. And let me tell you something. Untouchable people, they're unstoppable.